Alright, monsieur. Tonight, at Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews, we take a look at a beer from the Frenchman, almost Quebec. We're going to take a look at a beer from Garçon de Beer Review up in Ottawa, Ontario. Got Beer Geese Reviews sending me this lovely St Ambroise Double IPA, which ironically we can actually get here in New Brunswick, along with their new session IPA, which I got sitting here to drink next. BD's going on right now, so I'm kind of taking a sabbatical and reviewing a couple of beers tonight so I can drink some more and get rid of some beer that's plugged. I got like over 60 beers to review, man. This is St Ambroise Double IPA. I've had a chance to have this before. They had it on tap at St John Ale House once, and I tried a sample of it. I didn't have a full pint, but yeah, 8% ABV. This is right here, double India Pale Ale with hops, Cascade and Chinook hops. IBUs are 75. Original gravity is 18.5 Plato. Yeah, that's pretty much all the details that's on the can. Now, I've reviewed their regular IPA before, and I actually really liked it, despite it being more of a traditional style IPA. And I'm pressed to remember what I thought about this when I tried a sample of it. It was like early 2014 when I tried it, and so let's crack the top off of this one and put her in a glass. That's actually a lot lighter than I was expecting for a double IPA. You know, it looks nice, bright golden appearance. It's not like straw yellow or anything, but it's a lot lighter. It's like I would just expected a double IPA to skew more towards the orange, maybe closer to brown, depending upon how heavy a beer this is. And at 8%, it's not very dark. That really doesn't mean anything as far as ABV goes. I mean, like Dubel's like 8.5, like straw yellow. So what I can see in here is looking through is it's fairly clear, but there is sediment in there, and it almost looks like you can see the granules. It's not like a light haze to it where it's kind of even. You can actually see particles. There's a little bit of carbonation streaming up through there. See if you can see that on camera. Yeah, you can see right there. You know what? It looks nice. Got a nice, slightly off-white head. Pretty looking beer. Okay, let's give this a sniff. Ooh. Biscuity. Bready and biscuity. A little bit of maybe of grapefruit, but it's mostly malt that I'm getting. This is very malt forward in the aroma. I'm getting a little bit of hop notes to it, but it's not very strong. It's definitely very malt forward. Let's put this thing down the hatch. Cheers. It's like you get this big body of malt, like big malt body to it, but poking up over the top and flowing over like waterfall over rocks or something. The hops kind of sit on top of and then cascade over top of that malt. It's interesting how they did that. Like the hop flavors are slightly piney, slightly grapefruity, very big in the cascade flavors. See, it cascades over the top of the malts. Cascades? Hop jokes. Okay. The underlying body is very biscuity, with a touch coffee. And a bit caramel sweet. Maybe almost bordering on barley wine. Some juicy, like thick, chewy caramel in the back. It's almost really light in the tip of the tongue, and almost non-existent in the back of the mouth. Like you can feel a little bit of lingering bitterness in the back, It almost takes on like a fruit juice quality. In the middle, it's almost like in the middle of the roof of the mouth is where the hops tend to stick, and leaving a lingering resin. But the body is nice and chewy, not too heavy, and other than a little bit of lingering bitterness, it's fairly dry actually. Leaves you wanting to take another sip. I wouldn't call that superb, but it's definitely session. It's well, not sessionable. It's definitely acceptable. I I would probably want a little bit more hops to a double IPA, maybe a bit more potent than that, and maybe a bit smoother of malts. But it is kind of like that waterfall of a double IPA where you kind of get this hops cascading over this rocky cliff of malt. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I do like it. It's not the best double IPA I've had, but it's probably something I would want to try again, and I could recommend it. I'm gonna give that a 3.5, 3.5 out of 5. Not bad. Go out there and try it if you find it. So there's St Ambroise Double IPA for you. Thank you, Guy, for sending that one to me, and thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer reviews. We'll chat with you folks later. Cheers.